everyone, it's Nick here with Nick's Hard Rock CD album review. Hope everyone's doing well. The album we're going to look at today is by Faster Pussycat, and this is called Wake Me When It's Over. And this was released in September of 1989. There's another picture there. It's got pictures of the band, but they're a little bit hard to make out, so I'll show you the picture of the band from their previous album. We've got Mark Michaels on the drums, Brett Muscat guitar, Greg Steele guitar, Tame Down lead singer, and Eric Stacey the bass player. Yeah, so I'll just read the album songs. We've got Where There's a Whip There's a Way, Little Dove, Poison Ivy, House of Pain, Gonna Walk, Pulling Weeds, Slip of the Tongue, Crying Shame, Tattoo, Ain't No Way Around It, Arizona Indian Doll, and Please Dear. Yeah, so this was their second album, and they released two singles off the album, Poison Ivy and House of Pain. Now this album is Faster Pussycat's most successful album. This is where they had the most success. House of Pain actually is probably their best, their most popular single. It reached number 28 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart, and the video clip is actually really good. It's a really it's actually very heartfelt. It's a heartfelt song, and obviously a heartfelt video clip as well. It's basically about a young boy that grows up in a nice, loving family, and then the parents split, and his father has nothing to do with him anymore. So it's quite sad in a way, but the video clip shows the young boy growing up, and he finally confronts his father. And if I remember rightly, I actually read either an interview with Tame Down that was based on real facts. I could be wrong, but based on real facts with Tame and his father. I could be wrong, but I remember reading something about that. But it's a really nice song. You wouldn't call it it comes across as a ballad, but it's not a love ballad. It's about a breakup of a family dynamic, family home. But it's a really nice song, and it was actually directed by. The video clip was directed by Michael Bay, who he's famous for directing the Transformers movies, and I think he directed Bad Boys with Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. So and while I've actually got a picture of Faster Pussycat t-shirt which I got last year, and this is just awesome. Sorry. It's got the jewelry. This is sort of their mascot in a way, It's got the jewelry, the rings, the hat. It's got the bandana that sort of comes down around the back. He's got the hat and the earrings. It's just so cool. I love this t-shirt. I actually brought this online from America, So. But this just sums up Faster Pussycat. Yeah, it's awesome. But anyway, back to the album. Where am I? Yeah. So the album actually reached number 28 on number 48 on the Billboard 200 chart, and it actually reached gold album sales status. So it did reasonably well, and as I said, the most successful album from the guys. It also reached number 35 on the UK charts. Unfortunately, though, whilst the band was touring for this album, Mark Michaels, he got arrested, and I shouldn't laugh, but he got arrested, and subsequently he got fired from the band. And they on such short notice, because they were touring, they had to get in a drummer from the band Quiet Riot. They got him in to fill in for Mark, and Mark hasn't been in the band since. And I remember reading interview with Brent Muscat, and no one knows where he is. No one knows where Mark Michaels, the drummer, is. He's like he's disappeared. And yeah, so it's quite bizarre, in this day and age. A successful musician who's in a successful band has sort of gone off the grid, gone off the radar. So I hope he's all right. But yeah. So but they got a new drummer in for the next album. Yeah, but look, at my favourite tracks off this album would have to be Where There's a Whip, There's a Way, the opening song. That just kicks it into full gear, and it's just loud guitars and the big chorus. And of course, House of Pain. That's just a lovely song. Even though it's a bit of a sad story, it's a lovely song. Another song, Poison Ivy. It's got as I said, one of those big chorus songs, and it's got a piano, a boogie piano that runs throughout the song. It works really well. Another song called Slip of the Tongue. That's another one of my favourite. It really, foot tapping. It really gets your foot tapping. You just cannot help, tapping along to it. It's just, it's really infectious type song, and another song, Arizona Indian Doll. It's really got a bit of a swagger to it. That song. It's a sort of slowish type song, but it's got a swagger to it. It's got this piano that's played by Greg Steele. Actually plays the piano in this song as well as playing guitars. He played the piano in this song, and it's got a bit of a jazz type feel. It's sort of jazz swagger type feel. It's really different from Faster Pussycat's usual hard rock glam sound. But look, I've always had a soft spot for Faster Pussycat. I've always loved these guys. I think they just, in a way, they summed up the scene back then in the Los Angeles, down on Sunset Strip, the Los Angeles hard rock glam scene, as well as other bands, obviously, like Motley Crue and Poison and all that. But I actually feel that Faster Pussycat deserved more success. I think they deserved more. Now look, I must say that Tame Down, the lead singer, his singing style, it's unique. It's very unique, but it may not appeal to some people. The way he sings, it's got a bit of a snarl to his voice, so it may not appeal to the general masses, but I think it just works brilliantly, and as I said, I love these guys, and look, that they've toured with some heavyweight bands. They toured with Whitesnake back in the early days. They toured with Motley Crue. They were on Motley Crue's Dr. Feelgood tour. That was big. That would have been a great guest appearance to be on. Motley Crue being so big back then, and they also did one or two tours with Kiss. They opened for Kiss, so that's pretty good. Especially Kiss and Motley Crue, two massive bands. So yeah, and I remember reading that Faster Pussycat have got they've got a big sort of cult following, a big following. Yeah, but for some reason it didn't really eventuate into massive album sales like Motley Crue or like Poison or even like Warrant. Even Warrant sold more albums than these guys. So yeah, I don't know what the real story is. But look, I love these. As I said, love these guys. They've got their 3 albums, and it's just a straight down the line hard rock, feel good type songs, and you can't go wrong. And also on this album and this album that I'm reviewing, I'm just showing the photo on this one, but this album I'm reviewing, there's a bit of a bluesy type feel that creeps into some of the songs, not all of them, but some of the songs. And if I remember rightly, well, I do remember rightly because I've played this probably over 100 times or more. Even on their first album, some of the songs that had a little bit of a bluesy hard rock feel. So And I've said that in a number of bands. A lot of these hard rock bands, a lot of the blues influences comes into their songs. You can really hear it. Not all of them, but quite a lot of them. So there we go. Faster Pussycat's second album, Wake Me When It's Over, released in 1989. And look, a ranking out of 10, I would give this album. It takes a little bit of getting used to. That's the thing. I remember when I first got this back in the day. It takes a bit of getting used to, but it's well worth it. I'll give this a 8 out of 10. So there we go. Faster Pussycat, Wake Me When It's Over. So thank you for your support, and I hope everyone's doing well. Take care, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.